Hey trendsetters, I just want to make this quick video for my leaders and entrepreneurs, especially beginning or aspiring leaders. This is 3 reasons as to why beginner or young entrepreneurs fail or jump ship on their dreams in the beginning. Number 1 is because you did not research enough, you did not study enough. I tell people all the time, you can never know too much on your craft. You can never know too much about what career or whatever you want to do in your life. A lot of people have ran with this idea because they have such strong passion and such strong drive for this. You've been sitting on that manuscript for years. You've been sitting on this dream and idea for years, and you finally kicked some sense into yourself and you said, this year I'm going to get it done. This year I'm going to publish that book, and that is great. I want you to keep that drive. But before you jump into the waters blindly, please research as much as you can to eliminate the number of surprises and pop-ups. During this process of being an entrepreneur, there are always going to be surprises and things that's going to pop up out of the blue. But when you research things, it will limit the amount of impact it may have on you, because I studied this. I saw this coming. I know this was going to come. Don't get so excited about your cupcakes and you want to start a bakery and you just sign anything on paper that looks good. You need to know the difference between an LLC or being a sole proprietor. You need to know all the costs and everything that is going to help you keep that bakery or that brick building up. You need to research. Number 2 is because people have gotten the mindset they don't need anybody. Nobody can help them. They've been doing this for 10 years by themselves and they don't need nobody else. And so they've gotten so independent that they don't work with nobody, they don't network with nobody, and that's how so much piles up on your shoulders, and you're trying to handle and you're trying to deal with all of this by yourself, and you just can't, because it is okay to say, you know what, Pastor Jones, me and you both, we have the same goal in mind. How about we just team up this summer to help put on this program? Hey, local entrepreneur, how about both of us team up together and put on this conference? It is okay to do that. It is okay to hire somebody so you can put work off to somebody else, so you can delegate and get more stuff done. You cannot be afraid to ask for help. You cannot be afraid of partnerships, because if you're one of those people that say, I don't need nobody and I'm going to do all of this by myself without anybody's help, you're setting yourself up for failure. And number 3 is because you're worrying yourself way too much. You are on step number 5. Be okay with being on step number 5. If you on step number 1, if you're just beginning step number 1, be okay with that. Worry about all the steps and all the problems and the process that's going to come with dealing just with step number 1. Sometimes we're at step number 1 and we are stressing ourselves out over something that's going to happen at step number 50. All of us have done it before. We have gone into fantasy land and we're like thinking about our long-term goals, and then we get so stressed out about, how am I going to do this? How am I going to figure out this? How am I going to do all of this? And sometimes we have to be like, hello? You're not even at step number 20 yet. Why are you worrying about step number 45? Once you figure out step number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, by the time you get to step number 20, it won't be as hard anymore, because each step helped you learn something in the process that built you up strong enough so you'll be able to handle the problems that comes at step number 20. But if you don't even know how to fry an egg, you should not be worrying about how to flambe something. You just shouldn't be. Take steps and take the things day by day. Stop stressing yourself out. That's how you overstimulate yourself. So recap, research, make sure that you are partnering with people and asking for help. And please stop stressing yourself out over stuff that's not going to happen 10 years from now. Things happen in a process, and you have to walk with that process with happiness and glee, and realize I will get things done and I will figure out everything as God wants me to figure out everything. I love you guys. Remember, there's so much greatness in you, and I cannot wait till I see that greatness being poured out all over the earth. But first, you need to realize that there is greatness in you. And when you find out that there is greatness in you, please let that greatness be unleashed. I love you guys. Bye.